Lindsay Craig. First off, if that name does not strike you as a one-of-a-kind type of person, how about the names Crazy Craig, Craigie Puffs, Crippy, and all of her other types of Craigery? Lindsay has achieved so much in her 4 years, being a psychology major in the Raises Edge Leadership Program and a captain of the swim team her junior and senior year. However, as nice as these titles are, those aren't the legacy she'll be remembered for. Instead, her savage comments in the middle of practice, her cat lady Snapchats, her cheese cravings and excitement for the 60s as everyone else freezes to death, her craziness that kept everyone laughing as she chose to swim at 1,000 fly while yelling about her sprint potential. Again, we're back to the meaning of her name, Crazy Craig. She will also leave us with her memories of her constant motivation to keep everyone positive, her open mind to any questions or issues anyone had, and the time she put into making sure we all came together as a team. We love you, Lindsay, and we will miss you in the coming seasons. However, we know you'll do great things as you continue on in your graduate studies.
Although I have only swum with Courtney for one season, in this short time, I've witnessed the impact she has made on this team. Beyond being an amazing swimmer, she has displayed true examples of dedication, team spirit, and fearlessness. I soon came to admire her confidence in the way she attacks the 400 IM, although I originally thought she was crazy because she loves that race. Courtney continues to teach me, as well as others, how to love the process, to rely on our training-developed skills, and to swim without any expectations. She is always there for her teammates to provide advice and support before races, or just to listen while we vent about the day's seemingly impossible practice. She has even believed in me when I have not believed in myself. Courtney will leave this team with a lasting impression, a legacy, and shoes we could only hope to fill. I am not only honored to call Courtney my teammate, but my training partner, my mentor, and my friend. Courtney, I wish you the best of luck, and I can't wait to see all that you accomplish at your last few meets in New York one day and throughout your life beyond. Happy Senior Day!
Malik Elder. Someone recently reminded me of the difference between happiness and joy. While happiness is short-lived, joy is a lifestyle. Malik is an individual who lives a lifestyle of joy and brings this attitude and kindness to the team. Malik will always make an effort to wave all the way across campus to you and ask you how your day is. Malik may not be a fan of the pool, early practice times, and is convinced any set over a 25 is a distance practice, but I can tell you what Malik is a fan of. Malik is a fan of promoting a positive atmosphere on the team, and most of all, making swimming fun. Malik was the first person to introduce himself when I was first visiting NSU, and little did I know I was meeting one of the best training partners I have ever had. Malik has been a source of inspiration and a mentor to me during my time here at NSU. The sprint group is not going to be quite the same without you, but I can only hope that I can emulate the same joy that you brought to the team in the sport of swimming. Malik is an individual who looks at each task in life as an opportunity. Malik, I know that your future is promising and you view it only as endless possibilities. Best of luck to you, Malik, in your future, and don't forget to let me know when you become famous.
In the past 4 years, Steven has not gotten enough credit for how talented he is. He swims arguably some of the most difficult events, but nevertheless, he trains hard at every practice, even though I don't think any of us have actually seen him get in on time. I'll miss swimming in his lane almost every practice because he is always motivating everyone around him, simply because he's just that great of a leader. I really miss having someone who's willing to have full-on conversations with me in the middle of our sets, even at 6 in the morning. But what I'll miss most is counting on Steven at meets to cheer me up when I have a bad race. This year especially, he's taught me how to not take everything so seriously and to just enjoy being in the moment and racing. I can't thank him enough for all of his support and the support he gives his teammates day in and day out. It's for all of those reasons that I can easily say he's one of my favorite people I've met at this school. I'm so thankful Steven decided to stay on this team for all 4 years. I truly believe our team would not be as successful as we are today if it weren't for his outstanding hard work, leadership, and versatility. I hope as his swimming career comes to an end, he realizes he's leaving some pretty big shoes to fill, and that this team will not be the same without him next year. I know for a fact he's about to have the best conference meet of his life, and I can't wait to watch his hard work pay off. He's been so successful in the pool these past 4 years, so I can only imagine what great accomplishments his future has in store.
Anton Lobanov. Anton, it means extraordinary in Russian. Lobanov, it means forehead in the same language. Trivial facts aside, recognizing one of my closest friends is a great honor. We've shared countless meals, hilarious stories, abundant laughs, and confided in each other during troubled times. The best story we constantly remind each other of takes place during his first days in the United States. Anton had just joined the team and was to compete in our mid-season meet called the Shark Invitational. At the start of the meet, Anton disappeared. No one knew his whereabouts, and the 200 breaststroke, the event we were both competing in, loomed closer. I retreated to the dryland facility to stretch before my race. As I sit on one of the floor mats, I look up and see him on one of the training trampolines. He laid on his back with one leg over his opposite knee and his hands behind his back. "Hey man," I blurted out. I thought I had disturbed this pre-race ritual, which I would come to find out months later was a nap. He looked over in my direction and waved. I approached him and I thought I would ask for some advice. After all, he was the junior Olympic champion. "Yo, what do you usually do to warm up for a race?" He looked puzzled. "Wait, does he know English?" I thought. There was 5 seconds of silence. "Swim too much, no good. Just move a bit and you're ready." What? Anton and I grew ever closer. We did countless road trips. We hung out every day. We became roommates. The man is a humble man. He will go out of his way just to be your friend. We shared a room in every travel meet where we would both FaceTime with Valentina. By this I mean I would scream from across the room while they tried to have an actual conversation in Russian. Notwithstanding his incredible athletic success, the man never changed. Anton is to this day a man of simple values and only seeks happiness. That level of humility is only something ingrained in a person's DNA. Because of this, I knew I made the best choice in being his friend. I wish you and your beautiful fiancé the best in life, my friend. I love you, extraordinary forehead.
For everyone who knows Franco, you know he knows how to brighten anyone's day. For the short amount of time he has been at NSU, he will leave a huge legacy. He is a swimmer that is fearless and determined with every stroke he takes. Franco is the only person that has ever told me that he actually enjoys the pain of a hard practice. He is so passionate about swimming. It is a part of him. This quality has inspired me and so many others in so many ways. Every day, his smile and positive attitude radiates throughout the pool deck, and he constantly sets an example with his incredibly hard work ethic. I know you are going to do amazing things, and I hope to be with you every step of the way.
Sydney Panzerino. Sydney and I met 5 years ago when I moved to Florida and I joined her club team. From the moment that I met her, I knew that Sydney was someone that I would look up to and someone that has a positive influence on the people around her. Little did I know that 3 years later I would be joining Sydney in sprint group here at Nova and pursuing a marine biology degree just like her. Sydney consistently brings her best attitude and effort to swimming and life, and this is clearly demonstrated in the success that she has achieved in her time here at NSU. Sydney, I will never forget all the crazy practices we have been through, whether it's time to make the donuts, yelling crazy things right before we go off the blocks and trying not to choke on water as we were laughing, or determining how long we could sit on the bleachers before we would literally be thrown in the pool for warm-up. Sydney has not only been a mentor and a great training partner for the last 5 years, but a great friend. Best of luck, Sydney, in your future endeavors. I can only imagine the success that a talented, dedicated, and kind individual like yourself will achieve in the future. Sprint group will never be quite the same without you, Squid.
I love you, Black!
Tommy. When Tommy asked me to give him a speech for senior day, I thought, oh, this is going to be pretty easy. Then Coach told me I had to keep it PG. That made things a little bit harder. And that also means you guys are missing out on a couple good stories. But here's my best shot. Thomas Rutherford, as I like to call him, Mr. Showtime,
due to Thomas's tendency to just slip into B final in the morning, only to follow it up by an incredible swim at night that embarrasses the rest of the field. Over the years of living and knowing Thomas, I've come to learn that he will always be there for you when you need him to be, inside or outside of the pool. I've been lucky enough to experience both. Thomas has been a great teammate and even better friend to me. As much as he doesn't like to think so, Thomas has become a leader on this team, and I'm excited to see what the future holds as we move into championship season. With that being said, only a few more weeks before retirement, Tommy boy. Keep working hard, and I know it'll be a fun ride.
Alina Schulhofer. I feel offered that I have gotten the opportunity to get to know you my first year here at NSU, and it has filled my freshman year with a lot of more laughter. Your presence is quiet but powerful. You never complain, and you always take one for the team. You will always take the time to listen to anything anybody has on their mind and take your time to give them good advice. You really are our team's fashion icon, always looking fresh with your newly done nails and classy sunglasses. I always thought you belonged in distance group, but you decided to betray us for mid-D after just 2 weeks, and ever since we have missed you. I am going to miss having your loving personality on this team and someone that smiles every time they have to open the door because someone forgot their shark card. I wish you the best of luck in the future, Alina, and I hope you enjoy the lactic acid in the 200 today on your birthday. So happy birthday.
Kitty Cat Meow Meow or Cat Mandu has been a great teammate from the start. What does Cat swim? Well, pretty much anything, from the 4 a.m. to the 2 fly to the 2 breast. Some of the hardest events, and the best part is I've never heard her complain about how hard the practice was or how hard her events are, which I admire her for. She's one tough cookie. Cat, I enjoyed being your shark sister freshman year and getting to know you since. You are the only person crazy enough to get me hooked on spin classes, especially the ones that start at 6 a.m. Kat was welcoming from the start, and I've learned many things from her. One of them being how to make some good puppy chow. I will miss trying to attempt cooking cauliflower pizza that just ends up being a big glob of cheese, and all those family dinner nights when we pretended to know how to cook like pro chefs over the summer. One of the things I look up to Kat for is how she always says and does what she believes in, and doesn't care what others think. She marches to the beat of her own drum. She's a very strong person that has been able to juggle swimming, work, and classes and managed to give her all in all 3 of them. I just want you to know that you have brought so much to this program in and out of the water. Kat is always the first person to ask how our day went or if we had fun going somewhere. All of us will miss your warm and welcoming smile and talks pre and post practice because those little moments in the locker room add up to a lot more than just the, how was your day? I hope that you got as much from us as a team as we received from you as a teammate. I know that whatever Kat decides to do after college, she will be good at and she will excel in because she was able to do just that for her 4 years at Nova. Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you will know. I will miss my training and tanning buddy. Love you, Kat.
Jordan Shows. When I first met Jordan, I was honestly intimidated. Jordan is a fearless individual who never ever gives up. After just a few days in sprint group, I not only realized that Jordan wasn't scary, but she was a kind-hearted person with an endless passion for the sport of swimming. Oh, and by the way, she's vegan. I will never forget my first conference meet with Jordan as my roommate. I swear we must have had 100 bananas in the room and sang and danced to the most stupid music. Jordan has been a source of motivation, positivity, advice, and kindness for my 2 years here. Jordan has taught me most of what happens in life is only determined on how we choose to react to it. Choosing to react positively to a challenge is what Jordan does day in and day out of practice, even if we have to run the stairs a million times. I know that Jordan will be successful in life as she brings this same determination and passion to whatever she sets her mind to. Thank you for being a friend that has helped me gain confidence, see positivity, and always make time to laugh, even if it means dabbing right before our race. I can't wait to see what the future holds for you, Jay Shows.
Throughout her 4 years on this team, Malin has been undoubtedly the most talented breaststroker our program has seen. She is such an inspiration, and that's the reason I looked up to her from the first moment I stepped on deck my freshman year. I'll miss watching her do all 6 rounds breaststroke on our Tuesday, Thursday morning stroke sets and destroying all the guys along the way. I'll miss talking to her before and after my races because she is so good at helping me find a positive mindset. But most of all, I'll miss doing every practice in the lane next to her and having her cheer me on the whole way like the great, selfless teammate she is. Even though she tries to deny it, I've never met anyone who truly loves the sport of swimming as much as Mullen. I'll never forget this 1 IM practice we had this year during Christmas training. It was long and brutal, but Mullen finished the set grinning from ear to ear. And when we asked her why she was so happy, she said that for the first time in a long time, she actually enjoyed practicing. And it was in that moment that I realized that there is no one on this team more deserving of a successful championship season than her. So although I'm sad to watch Mullen compete in her last home meet as a Shark, I'm so honored and grateful for the opportunity to be a part of her journey. I know that I wouldn't be the swimmer, teammate, or friend that I am today if it weren't for her. Mullen, I wish you nothing but the best. Just believe in yourself like you believe in me, and you will truly accomplish anything.
Introducing Blake Woodrow. Blake is genuinely an amazing guy. He strives to be the best version of himself at all times, and he would want nothing else but for everyone to do the same. He's always challenged me to be a better person, and honestly, I think that's why I have enjoyed my time here at NSU so far. It's going to be hard not having him around, goofing off, and making jokes, but I know he'll do great things after college. Even though we've never really swam together, I've always looked up to his work ethic, and it's made me push harder every day. I'm happy to be able to call him my best friend and teammate. Blake, thank you for all the laughs you've given me and the whole Shark family. We'll miss you dearly.
Madison Yell. Madison. Firstly, thank you. Thank you for being one of the most amazing, dedicated, genuine people I've ever been lucky enough to not only call my teammate, but also my friend. I can't believe today is our last dual meet together. I would have never wanted anybody else by my side in distance these past 2 years. I'm going to miss your positive attitude during sets neither of us wanted to do that day. The smile that was always on your face when I look over at you and I'm dying and somehow you're thriving. I'm going to miss gossiping and laughing at the boys even though they're not that funny. Most of all, I'm going to just miss you, my training buddy, my distance inspiration. I'm so glad we got to share our first nationals together last year, and I can't wait to see you kill it again this year. I can't wait to see all the amazing things you accomplish in the future. Now get out there and be the slowest boy, because I know you'll always be the fastest girl.
Well, it seems as though we saved the best for last. Eddie Zaka. I had the honor of knowing Eddie these past 4 years, as well as having him as a host on my recruiting trip. One of the first things you'll notice about Eddie is that he is by far one of the funniest people you'll ever meet. There is never a dull moment when he's around, whether it be him laughing at his own jokes, headbanging to scary heavy metal, or his odd food combos such as eating onions like apples, oatmeals with mayonnaise, or having the most delicious combo in my opinion, Pop-Tarts with ketchup. Eddie is one of those people who you could place in a room by himself for a couple hours and he probably still wouldn't run out of things to say. And I can promise you he would have a debate with a wall that was so out of this world you'd probably have no problem understanding why he's a psychology major. Apart from this, I have never met someone who works quite as hard as he does and will just grind through anything. Never once would you hear him complain about a set, but instead you'd see him going crazy over in the distance group, enjoying every second of it, and probably psychoanalyzing himself about how high his pain tolerance could get. Also, he is one of the most open-minded people and accepting I have ever come across, always making sure anyone can talk to him confidentially no matter what the issue. This guy has made quite an impact on my college career as well as the rest of the teams, and we will miss you, Eddie, and we'll never be able to forget you if we tried, but we know you'll be doing amazing things as you continue on your graduate studies.
Before we close our Senior Day celebration, we would also like to take a moment to honor our graduate assistant coach, Elizabeth Flaherty. We are extremely proud and fortunate to honor Liza for all the work she has done for the past 2 years. We are especially thankful that Ben interviewed but didn't hire her at DePauw so that she could luckily 1 year later offer her a better job at NSU. This spring, Liza will earn her master's in athletic administration. She has worked exceptionally hard in her studies on the pool deck. Though her future endeavors may take her away from coaching, her impact here has been significant. As the primary coach for our distance athletes, she has coached one NCAA champion and another NCAA record holder in just 2 years. A mentor to many of our athletes, she has brought focus, hard work, and a sense of humor every day. We appreciate your laughter and good nature just as much as we appreciate your dedication, purpose, and the ability to keep your boss on the right track. We will miss you, Liza.